Today's the day I finally do it. I'm gonna move out of my parents' house. Better make some expensive espresso first. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Leave a comment in the description below telling me how to be a man. It's frothed milk? So this is that content that you guys want. Me not doing anything interesting and then talking to the camera. This is what you asked for on Instagram, so this is what I'm giving you. Drop a comment below and tell me what you want to hear me talk about next while I do arbitrary tasks that some people romanticize. So we're headed to Juneau. I gotta get a CT scan because my head's all messed up, and hopefully get a little skiing in over there since I got time off of work because I can't do anything. Oh, that sounds bad, right? Hey, sick leave, go skiing. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta go to Juneau and get a CT scan. My brain's all messed up. Okay, let's go through my morning routine. Got this steroid. That's the last one. It makes me super irritable and aggressive. We're gonna take one of those. We take 200 milligrams of ibuprofen. And we take 500 milligrams of acetaminophen, also known as the poor man's codeine. Don't try that at home, kids. I've got a Sudafed PE. I take one every 4 hours because my ears won't clog. And I'm on, what is this? Amoxicillin, which is pretty mild, but it still manages to give me the shits constantly. And then, of course, I have this thing here. There you go. I really dislike that. This is Fluticasone Probionate nasal spray. It's a decongestant or something. I'm sure that it works, but man, it really just doesn't seem like it's doing anything for me. It does, like, it's like inhaling a bunch of water and then it stings up there. You know, I know that a lot of people have it worse than I do, but this really sucks. Maybe I'm taking it wrong. Leave a comment in the description below if you think I'm doing it wrong. Truck life. Van life? Van truck, camper truck, pop-up camper truck, Alaska, December. Go.
I'm on the move, I'm going up. I'm a man on a mission with no missions and I'm looking for love. Oh, I'm just looking for love. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Hey, baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. Watch out now. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, baby. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now. Watch out.
Little fun fact, I really hate cooking, so tonight it's just gonna be from our sushi. I'm gonna cut this red cable here and then split that into my battery and into my tow vehicle, the TV, I believe they call it in this nomenclature out here. Yeah, we're gonna see where that takes us. The end goal is that I want this furnace to work because that'd be nice. Not my jank, someone else's. Palamino, I believe. What have yous here? Okay, so right now we're running off of my car. Well, it's beginning to look as though it may be a very cold night. We've got an ignition lockout fault. We got a little blinky friend there. All right, it's past my bedtime. I'm gonna call it for the night, and it's just gonna be uncomfortable, but we'll live. Good night. Okay, day 2 on trying to figure out why my furnace isn't working. So, you can see, there's that little blinky light. So one blinking light means that there's an airflow, what's it say? Airflow limit fault. One blinking light with a 3-second pause, airflow limit fault. So that probably means that there's like a little like sail or leaf switch in there, which actuates when the fan starts up, the blower fan. This particular model, there's no ingress from the outside, so I got to pull the whole thing out, which is pretty deep, and then I probably have to either clean it or there's some stuff that has to happen. Okay, so the other thing we got to do is hook up this battery. So I pulled out this and I very jankily wired everything together to run off of the tether vehicle and off of a battery and off of shore power. And now I just got to finish hooking up the ground for the battery. And we're gonna ground with red. And I'll just put some black tape on it. It's a bad idea, but the world was created with bad ideas. So, take the cutter. Grab the cutter. Oh, golly. So, lighters in the cold, people always like shake them. That doesn't do anything. You gotta rub them. If you rub them, they get hot, and then that warms up that propane or butane or whatever the hell's in them. Gets them to aerate and whatever. Yeah, you're just trying to heat that fuel up so that it'll combust a little easier and flow. I guess you could shake them. Maybe I don't know anything. Leave a comment in the description below. That's the wrong word. Leave a comment. Leave a description in the comment below. Tell me how I'm an idiot and how to make my life better in the comments below. And at some point I'll replace this. This is all done so poorly that I don't even know that it's gonna work for more than a day, but it'll get me started. Like everything in life, it's significantly harder than you expect it to be. But not harder isn't the right word, right? Like, none of this stuff is hard. It's just work. And if you go into it just saying like, oh man, yeah, that's gonna be great. No maintenance, now I'm out of my house, then unless you buy like a brand new $30,000 camper, you're gonna have maintenance. I just get so out of breath so easily. Like I'm an old, overweight man or something. Sorry if any of my viewers are old, overweight men. I don't mean to be throwing shade. I guess that kind of raises an interesting point, right? People are always like, "Whoa, why don't you just get in shape?" Well, because right now, putting 4 screws into this thing is exhausting. So the idea of going for a run, which was definitely something I would have done in earlier times of my life, just isn't accessible to me. But oh man. Sorry if that just got real there. It's like one of those things I don't want to complain because I'm very grateful for what I have, but man, it's just hard to do. It's hard to live right now with whatever's going on in my body. there's our battery. It's out of breath again. Group 27 DC interstate battery from Costco. They're like $70 or $100. They're not particularly expensive. And they're not great. And they're heavy. But they work. Should have made those connectors a little smaller. Now when we connect this, we should be running off battery. Good. Oh, okay. That's all the fun we get for this episode. It's cold enough that my seltzer's exploded. I'm selling t-shirts these days. Go to jasoneason.com, buy a t-shirt, like, subscribe. Tell me you love me. Tell me you hate me. Tell me nothing at all. Tell me goodnight.
I don't ever want to say goodnight, but you stick around. An hour or two will never be enough to be with you. Whenever you leave me longing and blue. Please, oh please, won't you stick around? Spare just a little time, don't go running around. I wanna keep you close, wanna hold you tight. I don't ever wanna say goodnight, but just stick around.